Good. Oh, well, welcome back. Today on Ag Talk, we have Shana here with us, and Shana's from a group called Common Ground, and they really go around and educate consumers about where their food comes from. And today we're going to focus on pork production. And first of all, I hear, Shana, that you're very well known for your pork burgers. I hear they're fabulous.
Yes, that is a family favorite at our house.
And you can probably find more information on that on the Common Ground website, right?
That's right.
Now, let's talk about pork production a little bit, because consumers, have you seen that they're out there, they really want to know where their food comes from? You've been out and about talking with people. What are some of the conversations you've had?
People want to know what we do every day to raise food. Certainly as a livestock producer, we like to share what we do each and every day to ensure people that we are caring for our livestock very well as making our contribution to producing safe and abundant food.
And when it comes to pork, hogs, and your operation, what are some things that you've done maybe now that you haven't in years past? You make those animals as comfortable as possible, right? Explain what you guys do.
That's right. Our family has been farming and ranching for over 5 generations, and over the last 3 generations, the Beattie family have been raising pork to the level that we do today, and we do keep our animals inside, our pigs, inside climate-controlled facilities. And through research and trial and error through the national pork producers and land-grant universities, we have found that raising livestock, particularly pigs, indoors is certainly a benefit to the animal. Predators, we can eliminate the risk of predators. Certainly the exposure to disease is, particularly in pigs, is an opportunity to minimize that exposure inside. We can do that. Also climate, as we are well aware, Nebraska, the extreme fluctuations in climate in the, particularly in the winter, and certainly now. I mean, example, last week I believe it got down to close to 49 degrees, and then during the day it's getting in the mid-90s. Tim shared with us it's going to be extremely hot. So right now our goal is to try to keep that temperature inside our barns relatively consistent. It's a little more challenging to do that actually in the summer because the temperatures are so high during the day, but through proper ventilation, pulling air through our buildings, misters, we are able to keep our pigs cooler than if they were outside. And certainly the direct exposure to the sunlight is not very beneficial for the pigs either.
So like you said, keeping especially pigs inside, because you have other animals that are outside, like you have a cow-calf operation as well, they're outside. But pigs, are they vulnerable, more vulnerable to heat especially then? Certainly they are, and anytime we can keep the risk of the fluctuation in temperature down, we can have a healthier animal, just like with the exposure to disease, because pigs are more susceptible to disease and sickness. And if we can maintain that, we have healthier animals, which allows us to use less antibiotics and things like that. So if we can grow a healthy animal and reduce the sickness and the exposure to disease, we can grow a healthier animal. And it's good to know that our pork comes from healthy animals like you have as well, and that just makes us feel more comfortable as consumers too. So thank you so much for coming in and sharing this information with us. Well, thank you. It's great to be here, and we as farmers and ranchers, we are pleased to share our story, because what we do each and every day to care for our livestock is very important to the contribution to safe, healthy, and abundant food. Absolutely. Common Ground, check them out, nebraska.tv. We'll have more information there as well. Stay with us.